Something's afoot in Busan. Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to The Witcher 3 and the Blood and Wine DLC. Blood and Wine DLC. In the last episode, we had a little bit of blood with the vampire. I don't know that it said a Bruxa is a type of vampire, I think, in the bestiary. We also got a quest about some wine. Blood and wine. This is the category of vampires, so apparently they're types of vampires. Welcome back to the Blood and Wine DLC. It's our third episode. We are going to examine the body of the beast's victim, which is this right here. This Hercules-looking motherfucker.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
Why quartered? Also, I always personally thought quartering was like once this way and once this way across the middle. It makes sense that that wouldn't be how you'd quarter somebody because that's a lot of cutting to do. You could also just cut them in quarters lengthways, which is what it looks like happened. Anyways, let's examine the head. We're going to save the hand.
For some time. Head
last.
Swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat.
Like in the throat? Oh,
that's bulging with coins.
A reference to the nobility? Pouch filled with florins?
Florins from several different provinces. If the
Guardian
murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
The unsub has a motive related to money. Examine chest.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this.
A Bruxa is just cleaning up afterwards.
Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up.
Is it the...
This possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though.
It moves.
Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time.
Is it the attacker's hand?
Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Did this guy happen to take the hand with him of the attacker?
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But
What?
Then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm?
If it's vampires...
Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
You know what this reminds me of? Has anybody ever seen Twin Peaks? I love Twin Peaks. It's I love the show absolutely so goddamn much. Harry Truman. Wait. What's his name? Is Harry Truman the shit? Oh no, I need to look this up. The FBI agent, the main character, Twin Peaks characters. Harry Truman is the sheriff, right? Shit, what's the main guy's name? Dale Cooper. Dear God. Dale Cooper, he's always carrying his recorder with him and talking into it. So-and-so, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da. Geralt just spent 3 minutes down here in this basement talking to no one. I'm imagining that he's talking to whoever Dale Cooper is talking to. Remind me to buy myself some of those donuts later. Anyways, okay. Well, there's a lot to process from that. We have a severed hand that the game notes is an unusual severed hand. A pouch filled with florins. Yeah. There were 3 hands here. Here's the other thing that I'm thinking. If the Bruxa was trying to get the hand, maybe... I think it came from the attacker, and I think maybe the vampire or whatever it is that did it needs the hand back in order to, like... Like, aren't vampires the one where if you kill them, this is in like other worlds, not in this world. Aren't vampires the ones where like if you kill them, they respawn? Basically, they respawn basically over after an amount of time. Higher vampires are the ones that are so convincingly human. They're immortal. Face them in combat and... okay. They can turn invisible. They can transform into bats. Nearly impossible to kill. I don't remember how we killed one, though. I can't remember if it has to do with fire or if I'm thinking of that because of other... Like, I've read too much about vampires in other ways. I'm sitting here wondering what's from The Witcher and what's not, you know? Huh. I bet we'll find out. We need to visit or find Palmerin. Are the birds still here? No birds. I swear to God. That was so cool that there were 15 birds here. All right. Where is Palmerin at? Up here? Sure. I figured maybe I could walk around this place with all these dead bodies again, though. Oh, there's more bodies over here. Oh, no. I didn't even find these ones because I came in the other way. Okay. Birds are chirping. It's wild to walk out of a cellar with an absolute, you know... of like a man walk out of a cellar with a manslaughter, walk out here to bodies everywhere, and then to look around and to see these colors and the birds chirping, you know? So sort of backwards. It's like jarring is the word. Jarring. All right, let's go to this quest marker. Find Palmerin. Interesting. We should quick save before we do anything else. Oh, you know what it is? We've been playing The Witcher a lot, and my cord is like starting to shred for my controller. It's been shredded for like 50 episodes, actually. It's holding together. It's held together with love and a prayer. I wonder if that's why my character keeps not reacting for a minute, for a second at a time. Because it's losing connection or something. Oh shit. I mean, it says go this way.
Lady, I have a fierce wish to fight fiercely in your name and fiercely ask your permission to so do.
My permission, thus I grant you, sir.
My lady?
To send a witcher against the beast? It's as if one sought to treat the clap with crabs.
Oh, that's incredible. Geralt of Rivia, at your service. Also known as crabs. All right, let's see what the fuck's going on in here. Hey, homie, you'll never believe...
But virtue always trumps villainy. With his friends at his side, Guillaume bested Goliath and
I mean,
restored peace
I wouldn't
to
say
the land.
Guillaume did it. I would say Geralt, but... I would say Geralt, with the help of his friends, did it. But whatever you want to say.
Speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerin, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
They're tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, Is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Oh shit. Don't ask me that, kid. I don't believe it. Geralt doesn't believe in fairy tales. Not always, but it's worth being good.
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmer story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, he can only count on other rogues. And who would
Almost
you
like
rather
winning
have for a
isn't the
friend?
goal.
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents.
Hey, shit's gone wrong, buddy. Over at
Our
the
Enlightened
vineyard.
Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Incredible.
Lead the way.
I can't wait to see what's happening here. This is such a far cry from... Oh, my lord.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Is it jousting? That's a beast.
Someone's gonna fight a Shalmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
I'm going to fight it. 100%. 100% I'm going to fight it. Shouldn't torture it like that.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher.
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this.
Right, but they may gain the appearance of glory, which is, it sounds a little bit like, which it sounds like is what Toussaint runs on a little bit. Who faces the Shalmar?
Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's captor a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Great love demands great sacrifices. I have to tell you. Having very recently played the finale to The Last of Us, a game where I think great love demands great sacrifices is a sentence that applies. Hearing this knight say, hey, great love demands great sacrifices in reference to this pretty boy, gilded knight fighting a tormented, humiliated beast in order to put on a show. It just rings a little funny to me.
Let's go.
Geralt's pissed too. Great love demands great sacrifices. Yes, that's what I'm thinking right now, looking at this Shalmar. All right, let's watch. This ought to be cool, though. I can't wait to see this.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
You haven't even won yet. Fair Lady Vivian, okay. You guys will have very blonde kids.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Something's gonna go wrong. Oh. Here's my question.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Are the bells on its tail the same feeling that my dogs get when they have a turd hanging from their butthole after they've tried to poop? Like hanging from by a hair or hanging by something? Because my dogs will sprint around the backyard trying to rub their butts on the ground. Or our house, our carpet, if they've got a turd hanging from their butt, because it bounces around and scares them. Guillaume's in trouble. Uh-oh. Lady Vivian.
We have to help him.
Oh, I thought Lady Vivian was the one on the right, the blonde one. And then the Duchess was the one on the left. Was I wrong? The brunette. Okay, all right. First things first. Death March Shalmar. We're not having any chance to... What do we think? Beast? Relict? Let's try Beast. Fuck if I know.
Onward!
Gotta keep it down.
Here's us.
Oh!
Uniting! The beast heaved its foul girth. Then grew so long.
Oh!
Down came the Witcher in one mighty bound. Its fight to the beast. Its plans confound.
Oh my god, they're literally already writing ballads about us. Okay, so he does a charge attack. So we're gonna have to avoid that. Stay behind it. And also a like tail swingy attack. Honestly, I think fire damage might be my best. Maybe Quinn. Probably Quinn.
Out, out, big flame. And thus the Witcher's life was stopped. All our hopes
Ouch.
burned with dust.
He said something about keeping it down, but I don't know what that means. I can't really attack its back. Okay, I can hit it from the front like that, but not when it goes into its like form like that. Okay, all right, this is a lot. Is that Guillaume just laying in the ground? Oh, he's not dead, he's just laying there. Fortusa! We are in trouble here. I don't have an entry yet because we've never beaten it, and I am scared. It is a relict. Okay, let's go ahead and read. I do have an entry. I didn't think I was going to get one, but... A Shalmar. The Earth's innards are home to mighty strange and fearsome beasts. Were they ever to decide to ramble up to the surface, we'd all be gutted the very first day of the invasion. Shalmars spend most of their lives deep underground, having no contact with the world above. At times, however, a Shalmar will dig its way to the surface, devour any man within its reach. Some Shalmars are also burrow tunnels close to the surface, collapsing buildings and causing tremors in the process. When Shalmars are blind, they find their way by sensing vibration and listening for shouts. The best tactic is when fighting a monster is to hurl something heavy or noisy against a nearby boulder or wall. Then pray silently that the beast will roll towards the sound and knock itself out upon striking the obstacle. Okay. What does that look like for me? Bard. Also, hold up, real quick. That is a relict. So, let's use a relict. Oil. It's literally the last one that I scrolled to. Here we go. Okay, it also said Samum for the bomb, which I don't know. I do have that. Okay. It should run into things and knock itself out. Poisoning, it says.
The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher will triumph against all odds.
Okay. Okay, it does that, and I just can't hit it. So let's see here. Wrong button. Sorry, wrong button. Did that do anything? Just seems like it's pissed.
Damn it.
Just seems like it's very pissed. I don't know that enhanced Samum did shit. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, we did it. Holy shit.
The Witcher waited till the time was true, then twirls danced and spun.
Shit.
Struck the monster like true.
Have it run into stuff, and then we can do that. Shalmar, get out of the way. Let it run into something. No? I'm trying to, like, stand near a wall, maybe? Didn't do it? Come at me. Come at me. Run into a wall. Nope.
How you like that silver?
I just whacked its butt so many times. Chalmar is gonna die. Or, Baron Palmerin is gonna die. And I'm gonna have fucked this up. That just blinds me. And also stuns us both. That's not good. Can I heal my friend? Whoa, Toussaint! The poisoning is nice. Baron, stay out of here. Did you do it? No? Dude, I cannot figure out how to get him to run into something. I think we may reload. Palmerin is dead. Okay. I think we may reload to try and keep Palmerin alive in a second. Because I think it's possible to do it. The other thing that I can't figure out here is I have the oil on. I'm using Ard, but I'm not piecing together like what method I should be doing to get him to run into something. They sense vibrations and listen for sounds. Hurl something heavy or noisy against a nearby boulder or wall. This sounds almost like it's like tongue-in-cheek that like your best bet is to just hide, you know? But we did get it to knock out once. Let's see if I can... Oh, it's down right now. What the fuck was that? What the fuck is this? It's burrowing. Here's the other thought I had. What if we just did like that? Okay, it's down. Well, no. What if we just did this? Ouch. We're gonna try and learn some things real quick before we go any further. I'm dead as hell. I'm dead as hell. Did you knock yourself out? No. Okay, you roll around in a circle. I don't know how to direct what area you're rolling, though. Is there a time that I should Ard? Maybe I should Ard while it's doing that? Okay, I'll be honest with you. So far, this is feeling like a reason to not be on Death March. Okay, roll at me, and I want to try something. Roll at me. Nope, that didn't work. All right, we're going to give it one go from the start. One go from the start. Let's hope that this is the fight. And if this doesn't work, we're going to learn the lesson about Death March pretty soon and switch off of it. Here's my thought. If I shoot a crossbow at the wall, it hears a sound and will, if they're blind and they can't actually hear anything, if I use a crossbow to like hit a noise against the wall, maybe it'll run headfirst into it, knock itself out, lay on its back. I can slash its belly open. Honestly, Ard just seems to piss it off. It's like wearing red to a bullfight. Like, I don't know. I'm just making sounds at it, and it charges me. And freaking Palmerin just wants to get in there and get some glory, and he keeps getting himself hurt. You got to fight like a coward. Stand in the back. Take your White Rafford's decoctions to keep yourself alive. We'll see. We'll see. We'll try it once more, see what happens. The worst thing that can happen is that we fail and then we learn something or don't and continue forward from there. So, yeah. This is a terrifying beast. It's like fighting a Pokemon. Like, it's like fighting a, like, I don't know, like a Rhydon or something. A Rhyperior.
For honor! Onward!
For honor. All right, so from the start, let's do this. Relic oil. Put Samum on here. And again, I can't.
Gotta keep it down.
Only tell where we are when it hears us. I can't crouch though. I don't know what that means. What? I can. Jesus Christ!
All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust.
Okay, it knocked itself out there, but I don't know what I did. It's been poisoned now. Fuck! Holy shit! Baron is faring far better than me right now. It can hear us. I don't know how to be quiet as the Witcher. Like in. Dear Christ. Okay, we just stay quiet here. Let it run itself into something? I don't know. Honor, wine, and country? Only one of those things is fine. A fine thing to be fighting for. I do poison it, I think. Yeah, it does lots of damage with this oil. All right, this is going better overall. Hit that and then stay far away. Just runs in a circle. Run. Run. No? Baron, I don't know what to do here. It's just going in a circle and I get hit every time it does that. Okay. All right, well, it looks pissed at that moment. Poisoning.
Waited till the time was true, then twirls danced and spun.
I feel like this... I truly have no idea how this is going. Lock yourself out, please. Okay, all right. This is where you do the thingy. Yep. All right, Baron's still alive. Get out of there, Baron. Baron, get out of there. Maybe that'll help. Yes, kill it, kill it. Kill, kill, kill. Okay. Palmerin, please, dear God, stay alive. Please, dear God, stay alive here, Palmerin. Oh my God, it knocked itself out. I don't know what we did to prompt that, though. I can't wait to hear what you guys did versus this guy. Death March, though, it might stay alive. Come on, just hit him on the front, not the butt. Honor! Ah! Baron, please do not die. Dear Christ. Ouch. Let me take the brunt of this, please.
Not good.
Attack the front! Geralt! Oh no, get away, get away, get away, get away! Baron, I swear to God. Can I use my sign? No? Baron, if you die right now, I swear to God. Just kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Baron, if you die. No. Not like this. Only fight me, please. You have to be so close to death. Does the Baron have to die? I feel like I'm not actually doing any damage to it. Kill! Oh my God. Did we manage it? I think he survived, but he had so little health. Holy shit.
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
That was so stressful. Geralt with his ass's ears.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Okay, I think I will spare it if possible. This might be a mistake.
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful!
All right, so how are...
See to the beast.
No. They aren't killing it, right?
Guillaume.
Okay, my friend
The lad
survived.
came damned
Oh my
close
God.
to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
I think Vivian's the one on the right, right?
Geralt.
Duchy is the one in the middle.
We must
Anna Henrietta.
talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt,
What is he-
magnificent, breathtaking.
What does he want to tell
Your
me?
grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
Ravished.
And I'm truly, honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Huh. What's going on with Vivian and Guillaume there? That seemed like Vivian doesn't like him. And he's putting up every attempt he can to woo her still. He wanted to tell me something. A fight against a Shelmare, arranging
Your grace.
a bad idea.
Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What
Did he?
about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
I love that her solution there is like, Geralt's like, hey, you've got this like policy idea that's a real problem for both you and the people that you rule. And her solution is, hey, let me remind you, I'm rich.
Your grace. My contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Okay, Death March survives another day. Whew. Barely. Versus a beast with a mechanic that I think is a little bit easier to understand, or easier to predict. I think I'd be fine,
Tell
but
us,
woo.
Have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Viscount
Yes.
Julian.
I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him.
Oh my God, Dandelion.
If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
That's
The
incredible.
very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Damien de la Tour.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Damien.
Greetings.
Sorry to have to tell you this.
Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body.
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No, a bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
Telling you, I
You
think
know
the other
this
beast
how?
is a vampire
Through
too.
careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
Stepping on toes. That's my guess. Who else would a bruxa work for? Why would a bruxa work for anyone unless it's another vampire? That's my guess.
I examined the
Blood,
body of the beast's
wine?
last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage.
I
Also
might have
like to
found
hear all
something.
you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
There you are.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
I don't know what that means. As payment, that which you find at home, yet did not expect. Not always? I don't know what that means.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Law of surprise.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco,
That makes
and
sense.
a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But, Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I
Damien's
accept the
pissed.
contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
These people got their goddamn head in a cloud. They're so interested in the it's hilarious. I love it, to be clear. But they're so interested in the like, oh, that's a romantic idea. The law of surprise. No, we'll just give you money instead. I'm a homeowner, baby. Hell yeah. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if we're going to be able to like customize our home or anything. Oh my god, it's probably going to cost money and I don't have any fucking money. Oh, God. Home ownership in real life and in this video game is going to break my bank, I'm sure. Okay. Still, could be a lot of fun. We'll see. Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract. I'll need some more information. First victim, what do we know?
How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crispy was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
Major Game of Thrones
How'd he die?
vibes?
Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing.
Just in the kings
The
and
town
courts
watch found
types
him
of
an
way.
hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his
Town
neck.
pillory. Okay.
He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So we're
So
also
he died
looking for
suddenly,
motives
But the
here.
body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
So we're looking for motives as well. So like and just generally clocking the emotions of people. Damien, for instance, not happy to have me here. Is that because Damien is in some way related to the shit that's going down? My guess is his reasoning could be more so along the we can do it ourselves. We can solve this problem. I've taken pride in solving problems for the Duchess before, and now it seems that I need outside help. Okay. Crespi. Unliked by many of the higher ups though, and also a knight for a long time, so might have some enemies.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur?
Yeah.
Not hands, but
His
claws
ego.
killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Two bodies
Someone went
posed.
to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
Was the third body posed? It was just caught in nets, right? Unless that was a pose.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin
Sir
pouch on his body.
de la
Contained
Stingy.
florins dating from various times.
That's the
hailing
posing.
from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Numismatics, I don't know. Maybe that's like collecting different types of coins from different areas. Maybe that's what that means. Okay. There's definitely more and more similarities.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
Yeah.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
A
All the
gilded
murdered men
nation?
were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if they...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor,
Ah,
wisdom,
it's 7.
generosity,
Brad
Valor
Pitt.
and compassion.
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion. This is 7. This is a moral decay. This is a gilded nation with ideas, romantic ideas of chivalry, and a grimy beast, or maybe not a grimy beast, but a beast trying to showcase the grimy underside of the city, of the nation. So is it one body per value? Generosity could be the most recent one. The other one was seedy areas and shit. The first one, I don't know which one that would be.
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule.
There you go.
Generosity by
Okay.
a coin pouch shoved
Damien
down
knows
the
it.
throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's
Valor.
think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly.
Shit.
Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed the knightly team. It was years ago, but...
So, first off, I just looked it up. One of the definitions of valor. I was looking for a more specific definition so that we could look at it. Great courage in the face of danger, especially in battle. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be him. Also, unfortunately, notice how the Duchess just said that? Damien, to miss something so obvious, as if she's pointing a finger at him. Damien hates us. Damien's ego or his sense of... Oh, could it be that simple? Is Damien either the beast or working in league with the beast? Damien believes that, like, maybe Damien is an old school guy in terms of believing in the valor of the knights, and gets a front row seat to the way that knights have failed. And he finds his leader ungrateful, and one way to show her. I don't know. That's just a thought. I'm just putting it out there. What's a team?
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure.
We need to find Milton.
Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare. hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We
You're the
must
Duchess.
call off the game.
Find
at
someone.
once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the gardens searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
She's so used to getting her way. She thinks she can get her way on this too, and I'm a little bit concerned that it's not true. That is likely gonna do it for this episode. Let's see if I can pause here. If I'm at a place where I can pause. Nope, never mind. Never mind.
Your Grace!
Oh shit. I misjudged her. She's used to getting her way, but she's also a force. She wants to ride horses, she rips her gown.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your
It's the Duchess.
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward!
Never mind, I misjudged you.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
He had his horse stolen. God, it feels like a weird mix of fairy tale meets Van Helsing meets Seven. The movie about the Cardinal Sins, Brad Pitt, etc., etc. Okay, I'm loving it though. What a DLC. What a DLC so far. Okay. Holy shit. This episode had a lot in it. From the Shalmar to meeting the Duchess, meeting Damien, who maybe has my suspicions for now. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. And now our good friend Milton is in danger. Okay, we're gonna pause right there. Our good friend Damien is in danger. So, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, a like or a positive comment helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. You can write Hussar or Winds Howling or whatever you'd like. Positive comment down in the comments below. It helps us out a bunch. It's also liking the video. Hey, that's going to do it. I'm going to record a couple more episodes this week, and then I'll be back from vacation. Not that that matters to you, but we'll be back home. So I'm just rambling at this point. I should probably stop. I'll see you soon. See you tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.